I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am blessed.
Great morning to all my friends, all my dear masters. Thanks everyone for joining the session on today. Today we are going to understand how important it is to be vegetarian. Because we all know that there are different beings on this earth, like kingdoms, human kingdom, plant kingdom, mineral kingdom, and as well as animal kingdom. It is like these are the childs of the mother earth, or the universe you can call. So it is a responsibility of the universe is to take care of all types of kingdoms. But human beings are at the higher conscious level because they have a mind and they can think, they can do anything. So the remaining has, it is kind of upgradation from mineral kingdom to plant kingdom, then animal kingdom, then human kingdom. So my dear friends, to enter into this, the soul to enter into this human body, it takes more than 200 years. That is what the master says that. Before that, we are coming from the form of the plants and the animals. Then finally we are promoted to live an human life. Because you have a flexibility and you have so much of sources to do anything, whatever you would like to do in your life. Now, as a human beings, having a choice to eat food, what to eat and what not to eat. Today we'll understand more about why it is so important to be a vegetarian. By birth, I born in a non-vegetarian family, but I did not like non-veg. for the first 10 years. I don't like it. But I joined in a hostel for my intermediate. There we already paid the money. General Indians mentality, if something comes free, we won't leave it. I was also like that. Then, because I already paid the money, why should I leave that? Then I started eating meat so much. Then it became habituated. Then in engineering also, we ate so much. We ate all types of animals. Because no one was told that the science behind being a vegetarian. Because we like the taste, the tongue is happy, so it is feeling. Then we continued having it. But there was situation in the year 2009. Me and my cousin went to a hotel. We took 2 biryanis parcel, chicken biryani. Then we were coming to my village. Then we stopped our vehicle on the road. Then we sat behind the tree, means that under the tree. Then we had that. It was very hot that time. Then after 2 days, I got a jaundice. You understand, the jaundice means the eyes will come in yellow color, and also the urine also will be in yellow color. But I did not recognize that I got a jaundice. After 2 days of time, I need to go to Hyderabad for my project work. I had already plans. I have to go to Hyderabad. I wanted to eat chicken dum biryani, Hyderabad biryani, all those plans were there. My mother saw my eyes, said that he got jaundice. Then she took me to one Ayurvedic treatment. We went there. They said, for the next 6 months, no non-veg at all. I thought, why it has happened to me right now? Then, anyhow, I have to stop. I asked, if I eat, what will happen? They said, if you eat, you will die. We are not responsible. I said, I don't want to die so sooner. I wanted to live my life. Then I had been to Hyderabad to complete my project. I completed and I came back. I submitted in my college. That time, as a student, right? If someone says that I'm working in IT company, MNC company, then we feel so happy to connect with them, to wanted to know, eagerly waiting, because that is our future. My friend cousin was working in Chennai in one of the MNC company that time. We used to interact with him whenever he comes to home. So in weekends, he used to come to home. We used to interact with him. We used to ask him, how is the work? What is the work? All those things. He became a very close friend of us. But he also got jaundice, but he did not realize. Then he started eating meat every Saturday, Sunday. That is a common for them, for the software engineers. Then he could not recognize that he got jaundice. He keep on eating meat. Then he spot dead. We got to know this. We were surprised. What happened? Why he is dead? We started asking everybody. Then they said he got a jaundice. Then he did not recognize, did not take that into consideration. He started eating meat. Then that is the reason this has happened. Oh, is it? Oh my God. Then by eating meat, we will die. Then I don't want to die in my life so sooner. I have to live my life. That was the day I quit non-veg. Thereafter, I never and ever had till today non-veg, eggs, nothing. Because I realized that this is not good for my body or for myself. I don't want to have it. Many times when I meet my friends or my colleagues, then they used to tell, but I never, because I promised to myself, till my last breath, I will never and ever touch non-vegetarian. Then I see so many changes in my body and my reaction, my emotions, everything. It's so simple, right? So then I see a lot of changes. Then after that, afterwards only I got into meditation. Then in meditation also they teach the science behind being a vegetarian. Then I understand this is the science why we have to be vegetarian. Then after I understood, then okay, I realized, okay, this vegetarian food is the right food to the human beings. I understood. Then I became a vegetarian. Now let me share the PPT. Yeah. So Brahmarshi Padriji. Padri sir is biggest inspiration and a spiritual guide for me and for many as well. SAR has three principles in PSS a moment. Three basic principles. One is meditation, that is what we are practicing every day. And second one is being a vegetarian. The third one is pyramids, pyramid energy. So we already understood what is the power of meditation in the last 12 sessions. Now today we'll understand how important it is to be vegetarian. Tomorrow we'll understand what is a pyramid energy. So, my dear friends, Padri sir says that we have to live in non-violence. We have to give a freedom to the animals, not killing the animals. We have to shift from non-vegetarian to vegetarian. That is where the most important thing. That is where the basic essence. He strongly always recommends vegetarian food is the right food to the human beings. We don't have any right to kill animals at all. When you have two things in your life, one is meditation and one more is vegetarian, then your spiritual growth is tremendous. It is going to be tremendous because you have that unconditional love. You have that joyful life. Otherwise, we live with a fear because the animal is not dying with happiness, it is dying with a fear. Then automatically that fear is going to take into our body because we are eating the food of fear. When someone is killing an animal is not dying with happiness. It is dying with fear. Oh my God, shock. We are having such kind of food. Then do we think that we can live without fear? Somewhere we'll have a fear of losing health, fear of losing money, fear of losing relationship. It could be anything. So the fear automatically there within us because we had a food which had a fear. Initially, in my village also, nobody eat meat. Later on, they used to eat meat thrice in a year, thrice, not more than thrice, only thrice in a year. One is for Sankranti festival, one is for Dasra, and one more is some other time. Then later on, it became monthly. Now it became weekly. Because of that, more problems. More violence, more problems. Violence to the animals, right? You are giving, okay, you are showing your all the affection and love you are not showing on the animals. Then automatically in the family also, the similar circumstances are happening. There is a fighting between the people, or everything we have but no happiness or no healthy life. Because why? We suffered animals. We made them to so much suffering. Then Universe won't make us to live happily. Universe will give three things. Whenever we are eating so much of non-vegetarian food, anybody, three different experiences it gives. Either one is they will lose their health, they get so many illness, or the second one, they get financial problems, or the third one, they are having not good relationships with the family, maybe between wife and husband, or maybe between the children's, because we separated mother and child, two animals, right? Mother and child, we killed a child, we separated from the mother, then automatically universe is also going to make us to feel like that. When we know separating two animals, then universe does not know how to separate us from others. It happily knows. That is where we need to understand that is where one of the important thing we all need to understand. For universe, we are all the childs, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom. If one child is killing another child and having, it won't. So that is where plant kingdom is the food to the human kingdom, not the animal kingdom. Why? I'll just give an example, scientific example. Okay, there is no judgments, there's no conclusion. You can try, you can implement it, you feel it good, whichever you feel good, you can proceed, nothing wrong in that. Okay, so but what you need to understand that we are suffering the animals, we have to go through suffering in our life, either financially, either physical problems in the body, or the mental stress in the family, okay, not having good relationship with anybody in the family. So that is where we have to go through that kind of suffering. In order to become pure, a vegetarian diet help us considerably. Purity is of paramount of importance in our spiritual life. In our spiritual life, it is going to play a lot of important role, because to be spiritual, to grow in spiritual, it is required to become vegetarian. But when once you started meditating continuously, regularly, then automatically you quit non-veg. You won't feel to have it, because you connected to your own soul, you connected to your own higher self. Once you connected to your own higher self, you never feel to have it. Then if you never feel to have it, what is the problem? No problem, right? You can happily have vegetables without any problem. But when you feel to have, but if you are forcefully stopping, then there is a problem. But when you are sincere and regular meditator, then of course, then you won't feel to have a meat, because you have that sense, and automatically your higher self says that food, this is not my food. Okay, eating animal is not my food. Automatically it says that. We say that, okay, we get so much of nutrition in non-vegetarian. Not exactly. In vegetarian food, you have a lot of nutritions. But we just say the good has so much of nutritions, or chicken or mutton has so much of nutritions. But in fact, the vegetarian food had more nutritions. Are being so healthy and happy. There are so many successful people, even into different professions. They are being vegetarian. They are being vegetarian. They are being healthy and happy and energetic. That is where we all need to understand. We go to a hotel, right? Or we buy a food. There is one, they identify or they separate the food with vegetarian is with a green symbol and non-vegetarian with a red. Why? Always we know when you are driving a car in a traffic, there are traffic signals. Red means stop, green you go, Similarly, what is the meaning? Indirectly, it says that think about it, be practical. In some hotels, I have seen, okay, for vegetarian, okay, barbecue nutrition, I think, yeah. So they give green color plates for, okay, the vegetarian and red color plates for non-vegetarian. They differentiate. What red indicates and what green indicates, we understand. In a traffic signal, it says that red, stop. Even though you go, what happens? You get an accident, right? Isn't it? So we don't want to get an accident, we stop it till it allows us to go when the green comes. Similarly, here also, vegetarian food and non-vegetarian food. See, anybody can change from non-vegetarian to vegetarian. There are two things. Means there are two ways. One is awareness and one more is fear. Awareness is what? Attending this kind of spiritual classes, or you gone through some scientific information, then you understood, you became vegetarian. That is awareness. The second one is the fear. Fear means if the doctor says that you will die if you eat non-veg, you stop eating meat, then automatically the person will become vegetarian because fear of death. One is awareness and one more is fear. With awareness, the people will ignore, neglect. But with the fear, they immediately stop it, right? So that is where we need to understand what it indicates, my dear friends. Animals are friends, not food at all. Animals are our friends. I'll just give an example for this. You have a small garden, you just grow a plant of mangoes and you grow one pet animal, a small cat or a dog. 2 years you grown one mango plant and one pet as well. After 2 years, two of your friends came to your home. One is a vegetarian friend and one more is a non-vegetarian friend. The vegetarian friend said, I wanted to pluck mango and I wanted to have it. Will you give it happily or not? You decide. And the other non-vegetarian friend said that this pet looks so cute. I wanted to have this. Can you kill this and can you make a fry and give it to me? I wanted to have it. How do you feel? Or he says that I will kill this pet in front of you. I will have this. How do you feel? You feel happy? The other person, vegetarian friend said that I wanted to pluck mango. You will give it happily. You'll give it out of happiness. Whereas another friend said that I wanted to eat this pet. How can you say that this is my friend, this is my love, I have a lot of affection? We say this, right? If small blood is coming out of that pet, just by cutting the nail or skin, how do you feel? The person feels so emotional. Why? You are so connected with love, affection and everything. You have emotions. Animals also has emotions. We know it, right? Then we love so much the pet, then we go to the hotel, we eat meat. That is also an animal, this is also an animal. That animal is wrong, this is animal is right, is it? That is where lack of knowledge, lack of awareness, I mean to say. We all need to understand, my dear friends. I'll give another example. This is the example what I gave right now. Okay, why you eat plants instead of, okay, you say that don't eat animals, don't eat plants also. Then now you experiment it. In your garden, you have a mango tree and you have one pet. So which one you feel comfortable to give to others? Happily you give the mango fruits because that is a food to the human beings. Now, I'll just give an example. We are all intelligent people. We go to a vegetarian restaurant. We ask for a vegetable biryani. Then they gave a vegetable biryani in the pot. Unfortunately, in that biryani, there are some insects or mosquitoes. We eat it or we call that person who is serving the food, immediately we call that person. We say that, how can you serve this food to me? Don't you maintain quality? Who is your manager? You call him. We fight with them. Then finally, we say that replace this food. I don't want to eat this food. Then finally they gave the another one. The next day, the same person goes to the non-vegetarian restaurant. He asks for, I want leg piece, chicken biryani, mutton biryani. Eat that. Yesterday, what is a small insect or a small mosquito, you won't feel to have it. How can you have a bigger chicken? Eating a hen or eating a goat, how do you feel to have it? Think about it. So yesterday it was not a food, today it became food. Where is the intelligence gone? When you can have a meat, why can't you have a mosquito or any insect? That is where we all know what is the right, what is wrong. We all have a common sense, but somewhere we miss the connection of it. My dear friends, that is, we all know it, the feelings of it, right? Now, before that, let me share one more important one. Recently, there was a research, right? So we all right now going through COVID-19 coronavirus. We are going through COVID-19 coronavirus. Recently, doctors and activists informed to the PM Narendra Modi ji that you promote plant-based diet. They just gave all the information and all the awareness why it is so important to become vegetarian. The doctor knows the fact. The doctor knows the science behind it. That is where just they gave an information. It came in the Times of India as well. How important it is to be a vegetarian. My dear friends, we all know practically how important it is to become a vegetarian. We have to understand nothing you should change forcefully. Everything should come by its own. When you are meditating more and more, automatically you change. Without knowing you, the change appears. Only the thing is, you have to practice meditation. You have to practice regular meditation. When you practice regular meditation, then of course, you won't eat animals. You won't feel like to eat animals at all, because that is not our food at all, my dear friends. So now let us meditate, all of us, to see the transformation within us, and also we have gained and got an awareness about the meditation, about the vegetarian food, how important it is to be vegetarian. Remove glasses. Remove if you are wearing any digital glasses. If you are sitting on the floor, just like this. And if you are sitting in the chair or sofa or a bed, you just cross your legs. Just keep your fingers like this and close your eyes. And turn on your cameras so that we can see that you are all doing a right meditation. So let us meditate for next 25 minutes. So turn on your camera and sit in meditation. I'll play a beautiful music so that you all go in a deep meditation. And today, let us all listen to the music, enjoy the music, and be with your breath. Turn on your video and sit in meditation. Just be with your normal, natural breath, my dear friends. naturally flowing in your body. Just feel it. normal natural breath. Feel the empty mind, no thoughts. Feel an empty mind, no thoughts at all. friends, to relatives, to the teachers. Be thankful to all of them. Be thankful to the things you are using. Be thankful to the money what you are having. Be thankful to the society. Be thankful to governments, those who are supporting for everything. Be thankful to yourself. Be thankful to the universe. Express your gratitude. Express your gratitude to everything in the life. Being so thankful. Be thankful to your parents. Be thankful to your family. Just be relaxed. Relax your body. Once you feel comfortable, please place hands on your eyes for a few seconds. Slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Just feel the energy of meditation. Just feel it. Just be with that for some time. My dear friends, anything it comes through practice. If somebody is eating a meat once in a week, let them have every day for 40 days. Then they see the emotions, anger, frustration. Then afterwards, next 40 days, only vegetarian food. Then you see the emotions, anger. You have to experiment on yourself, on your body, and how you are behaving, how you are reacting to the things. It should be a practical. So, if anybody wanted to see the changes, they have to experiment. 40 days without non-veg, you just be with life, how you feel, how you are reacting to the situations, how you are reacting to the people, how do you feel it? you are a core non-vegetarian, have it every day 3 times for 40 days. You see the changes. You see the relationships, and you see how you are able to come out of any situation. There will be a lot of gap. You can clearly see it, my dear friends. Our human body is designed for the vegetarian food. Either we realize or we don't realize. That is a fact. If not today, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, after maybe 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, you must have to become vegetarian. When Padri sir started a movement, there are many refused. I will do meditation, but I no need to become vegetarian. Then now millions of people converted from non-vegetarian to vegetarian after understanding the science behind it. So it is so important to be vegetarian. And when you meditate more and more, just now Swarna madam also sent a message. We are so thankful to you, madam. So after just meditating every day, then of course we don't feel like to have it because your heart won't accept. So because you connected to your own higher self, then automatically that feeling is entirely different. So, my dear friends, that is one of the most important thing what we all need to learn. Now, if anybody has any questions or sharings from this session, please go ahead. We'll be happy to hear your experiences and happy to answer to your questions as well.
Sir, Dilip sir has to speak something. I'm
Yeah.
unmuting him.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning to all. Sir, your today's music for meditation was very good. It was
Thank you.
vibrating.
Thank
And
you.
today's session was very effective. I am sure that nobody will dare to eat non-veg food. So my
Yeah.
basic question is, just
Yeah.
like animals, plants are also having lives.
Yeah.
Apart from fruit, when we are
Yeah.
cutting plants, that they
Yeah.
are also having some fears. No?
See, plant is not having a fear or emotion. Plant is having consciousness. Okay, there is a level of consciousness. Of course, it is having a level of consciousness very low. So it is like this, right? First, we become vegetarian. The next, you become a where you are living only with prana energy. There is a master from Australia. Her name is Jas Mohin. I met her several times since last 4 years. So she lives with only prana energy. She don't eat anything. She just drink water or a juice. It depends, right? So once your body got into that state, it is a great thing. First step is becoming a vegetarian. The next is okay. They are living with only the prana energy, only with the meditation. So they are just living with only meditation energy. So there are so many people like that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, most welcome, sir. Yes. Next, any other sharings we wanted to hear?
Friends, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good morning, sir. We cannot hear you, sir. Your voice is too low, I think.
Hello,
Yeah, now we can hear you. Yeah.
sir. Nowadays, actually, people leaving the milk
Hmm.
and become a vegan club also nowadays open.
Yeah.
So why it is so? Because it is it veg or non-veg? Milk is.
No, what I also attended few sessions on vegan, right? So what I really understand from them is now earlier the milk was so natural, right? So people in the villages, they used to do milking, and they used to give it to the distributor, and it goes to the milk dairy. That is how the packing and everything happening. Nowadays, what's happening? It has become so big business. Then they are starting the dairy farms. In the dairy farms, they use milking machines, not the people those are doing milking.
Yeah.
There are milking machines. With that, there are so much of suffering to the animal. Okay.
Right. Right.
So because of the dairy products, it became a business. Dairy became, earlier it was like, in the villages, even our village also, now also we have, we don't have, but in our village there are so many people are having buffaloes. So they used to milk. So it is coming from, they gives with happiness. But
Yeah.
when the buffalo is not ready to give milk, they stop. But the machines won't be like that. Machines, they'll just set a time for 5 minutes, even though it can give a milk for 3 minutes. But even though the machine is running for 5 minutes, there is a suffering for 2 minutes, isn't it?
Right. Getting pain to that
Yeah,
animal.
getting pain, suffering, lot of suffering, no?
And hello,
Yes,
for
sir.
to get more milk, sir, people are injecting injections also nowadays. I
Yes,
think
yes, that is happening. That is happening. That is happening.
injection also.
Yes.
That animals.
Even my cousin, he lives in Hyderabad. He's having 3 hostels. So he don't eat meat much. But I spoke to him. So why you are not eating meat? He's okay. He's having 300 students in the hostel, but they give meat every Sunday in their hostel. I asked why you are not eating meat, but you are giving the meat to the people. He said me, generally the hen can grow for 3 months or 6 months, but because of the steroids, only within 1 week or 10 days, it is ready for killing. So it is not good for health. So that is I'm not at all having, but I need to give because this is my business. PG is my business. So that is very sad. So it has applied so much of steroids, and they're selling that chicken, mutton, whatever it is, right? So that is where a lot of health issues because of all those. Okay. Any more?
Sunil sir, we can't hear you, sir.
Yes,
Again, your
sir.
Sunil
voice.
sir is speaking. Okay. Yeah.
Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to speak something, sir. We can't hear.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you,
Hello.
sir. Now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sunil
sir. We
sir.
can
Hello.
hear now. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
can hear.
Sunil
You go
sir.
ahead.
Can you hear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sir. Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you. We can't hear you, I think. Right? Huh? Hello.
So he's not able to hear us, sir. So
Yeah. Yeah. There is some problem, I think. Yeah.
from audio
I'm
issue.
writing in chat, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please,
yes,
please.
please.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anybody else wanted to share? Yeah.
Sir Suresh is there. He wants to
Yeah.
speak with you. I'm
Yeah. Please.
unmuted.
Yeah.
Sir, in Telugu,
Yeah.
in
Come again.
comfort. Can I ask question in Telugu?
Yeah. Okay.
యాక్చువల్లీ మామూలుగా డిస్కషన్ అవుతుంది మా ఫ్రెండ్స్తో నేను నాకు అయినప్పుడు సో ఈ నాన్ వెజ్ తినడం అనేది వంశపారంపర్యంగా అంటే క్షత్రియులకి ఆ రాజసత్వం ఉండాలి కాబట్టి అది వంశపారంపర్యంగా వస్తూ ఉంది అది తింటే అనేది నాన్ వెజ్ తినడం వల్ల మనకు యుద్ధంలో బాగా ఫైట్ చేయడం ఏదైనా చేసేవాళ్ళు అప్పుడు రాజకీయులు రాజ రాజవంశస్థులు అలాగనే కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది కల్చర్ అని 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 ఒక డిస్కషన్ జరిగింది సార్. సో దాన్ని నేను కరెక్ట్ గా ఎందుకు మన అంటే హ్యూమన్ బాడీ అనేది నాన్ వెజ్ కి సూటబుల్ కాదు, కానీ ఎందుకు హ్యాబిట్ అనేది అలవాటు అయిపోయింది జనాలు. మళ్ళీ బ్రాహ్మణులను వైశ్యులు మోస్ట్లీ వాళ్ళు అంటే వంశపారంపర్యంగా తినరు ఎందుకు, అంటే కొంచెం క్లారిటీగా ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వగలుగుతారా?
Sir, okay, whatever they said, yes, it is as per their knowledge they said. Okay, we agree with it. See, when the whole universe is changing, we have to change according to the situation. Now, before 20 years, okay, we don't have any IT industry, but people are only doing farmer. Now, why they are going for IT jobs? Earlier, they are doing farmer, grandfathers, grandparents, everybody is doing a farmer. Now they can continue doing farmer itself, right? Now, why they are going for a cities, going for IT jobs, going for other countries? Why it's happening? There is a change, right? Because there is an education. Before 30 years, there might be not this much education and development, and that is where they have continued being in the villages and they lived in the villages throughout their life. But now there is a change. There is an education, there is a development, there is a change in the life. Similarly, here also the same thing, sir. So what they have done, yes, it is right at that time. Now there is no fighting, or you are not going fighting with any other, right? So that is where to live our life happily, we have to become vegetarian. So logically, okay, means that what they're technically speaking, it's okay, but they have to feel, they have to experience it. Anybody, whoever is, see, that is where, right? So I just go and explain to everybody, but it is their free will or a choice whether they wanted to become, they are ready for a change or they are not ready for a change. It's up to them. But when the change is required for them, automatically they will change automatically. But it is our responsibility to explain them what are the benefits or science behind vegetarianism. That is there. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now, if you see in the news also, just now I showed, Times of India says that, okay, then they gave a report to our PM. So saying that it has the coronavirus has been created or developed in China's meat market. So that is the reason you have to look into that. So why it happening right now? It was not there that time, right? So when they are talking about thousands of years before, now the situation changes. Now we are using mobiles. That time no mobile. Then why are we using mobile? We are not old, right? So we are upgrading ourselves. Okay.
Sir, Sunil sir has dropped a question in the chat box, and he says that in water is so many bacteria even then we are drinking. How is it?
So many bacteria.
Yeah, in water. Even then we are drinking.
Okay, but we are, see, everybody drinks a water which is a purified, so that the most of them are invisible, right? If you are, you won't drink which is a visible, right? So you drink which is invisible, that's not in our hands. Whichever the maximum you can do, that is filtering of the water. That much you can do, not beyond it. Whatever is there in our hands to do it.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. And other than that, hello, Dr.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Jagdish Chandra Bose, after so many years of research, he actually written that actually all plants are actually live. What about the plants, sir? Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose written in their thesis.
Can you repeat again, sir, sentence?
Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose is a scientist of our India, sir.
Okay.
And he is written in his thesis that actually all plants are live. Means actually all.
They are having the conscious level. Okay, there is no doubt. However, the humans are having the conscious level. They have a conscious level. So, but the conscious level to the plants is very least, very minimal. Okay. So going forward, right? So once
Mm.
they started living with the prana energy, they quit the plant-based food as well. But to survival, they are using the plants because it can grow. You just pluck one mango, again it will give one more, right? So it is not
Exactly.
completely dying. It's not like animal. You just cut an animal, you won't get it again.
Mm.
But you take a mango, then again the next year the other mango will come. You take a
Okay.
any one of the fruit or any vegetable, again we can make it to grow. We can take the seeds and we will make it to grow, right? So
We
it's a
can
natural
recycle it.
process. Yeah,
Recycle it.
recycling is there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, most welcome, sir. Most welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you very much, my dear friends and my dear masters. Thanks a lot for joining the session on today. Again, we'll meet
Sir,
tomorrow.
there's one more question from Vivek asking that please share the importance of vegetarianism.
Yeah, we just discussed, right? We showed the PPT.
No, actually, I wanted to share that the importance of being vegetarian. It's not the question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
wanted to share the importance of being vegetarian because because as you explained during this session, sir, it
Yes.
has all the health benefits. Basically,
Yeah.
it keeps you in a well-being state to concentrate and to be physically balanced in your day-to-day life. So, being vegetarian is very important. I feel and I also promote being vegetarian. Since from childhood, I am being vegetarian, even though at my home they are non-vegetarians. I just promote it. How much ever possible, I am being promoting it. So, definitely, there will a few of them or many of them who want to practice vegetarian.
Thanks a lot,
So
Vivek, sir.
actually, to add on,
Thank you very much.
though his family is non-vegetarian, before he came
They
into
will.
meditation, also he's a vegetarian. He doesn't eat any. He doesn't consume any meat or meat products or anything. His family does, and yet he doesn't follow that practice before being a meditator itself.
Wow. That's really
Yeah,
amazing, sir.
so that's what he meant. That's what he was sharing.
That's really great. We are so thankful to you. Promote maximum whatever is possible. Thanks a lot for your great work.
Sir, and one final question from my WhatsApp community, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, People are asking to meet a non-vegetarian group or friend or a colleague is very difficult, and
Hmm.
especially to have lunch or dinner, especially during the conferences and during the work office timings is difficult. And if we tell about the essence of vegetarianism, still they're not ready to accept it and realize it. So,
Hmm.
how should we deal with such people and how to carry on our lives, or how can we change them?
See, you cannot change anyone. That is what I say from the first day. Only we can give only the information or benefits. Right now, just Sunil sir said, okay, you just tell or promote that what is important for them. You see, your colleague is your best friend. You wanted to guide them in the right path, you just give them guidance. It's up to them to receive or not. You cannot ask them to change for yourself. When they feel to change, they will change automatically, but you know not to have because of them. That is very, very important, right? So you know not to change your core belief or science because of them, because of they forced and you started having meat. That shows that you are so not confident about your science or believe whatever you heard about vegetarianism. So you are so strong that even though they forced, they tried, but you are only being a vegetarian. Okay, but they are eating meat. Yes, they because we also ate, Okay, but we understood later. Maybe it took some time. They also understood it takes some more time. There is no doubt at all. But they have to go through their own experiences. They have to go with some suffering. Then only they will come out. If you just simply says that when their life is going smooth, then if you say they won't listen, right? When a person goes to a doctor, when they are having illness, when they are healthy, they won't go to any doctor. Your suggestion is good. They listen to your suggestion when they are need of suggestion. When they are don't need of suggestion, if you are giving suggestion, they won't feel it. If they are in a suffering, then your suggestion is so valuable to them.
So can I add
Okay,
something?
madam.
So can I add something?
Yes, madam. Please go ahead. We wanted to hear from you.
Hi. Actually,
Hello, madam.
one second. No, I
Yeah,
have two devices on, so let me just mute from the other one so the echo won't
yeah,
come.
yeah.
So actually, even I was a vegetarian. I was a non-vegetarian, but since 2017, I have
Mm.
not had any non-veg. So I was always trying to become a vegetarian, and my entire family has, my mom and all. But what happens is that when we start meditating and we start taking the name of the Lord, that time Lord comes inside our heart. Now, for example, if we have a house and a Swamiji is coming inside our house, Swamiji is coming inside our house, so would you actually make non-vegetarian food in the house? You won't, because at that time you have consciousness कि नहीं स्वामीजी आए हैं घर पे, हम अभी non-veg नहीं बनाएंगे, 10 दिन है ना घर पे, 10 दिन नहीं बनाएंगे. So the same way, the Lord is inside the heart, sitting inside the heart. So at that point, your mind, your everything is with that Lord. So you will not have that feeling of eating. Also, in the beginning, I was eating only on Wednesday and Friday. On Sunday I was eating, and then I used to feel the difference when I was not eating on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. When I was not eating, I used to feel the difference in my behavior, my patterns, and everything. So that made a big change in accepting that. So these are so many differences, and now I have even stopped eating onion and garlic also, because that also is tamasic. That is totally tamasic. So that also has a lot of heat. So there are so many benefits to this. So just wanted to share that the consciousness actually changes a lot. So I hope.
Thank you very much, madam. Thanks a lot for sharing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you very much, madam. Yeah. So many of the people, right, in the south also I have seen, they eat only Tuesday, and a few people eat on only on Wednesday or Sunday. They won't eat on Thursday because of Sai Baba. They won't eat on Saturday because of Venkatesh Swami, like that. So for them, their dates are there, right? They won't eat in these dates, and they eat in any other day. It is like that. When they go to the temple, they won't eat. They wanted to pray to the god, they wanted to connect with the god. They know it, right? They can, okay, have so much of meat, and they can go and stand in front of the, okay, that is a statue, we know that real god is not there, but that is a statue. We just pray, but we have a fear, right? Why do we fear? That is a real science. Okay, madam clearly explained about when Swamiji comes, we won't, okay, cook non-vegetarian, because we know that Swamiji is coming. We wanted to respect and take the blessings. Similarly, when we go to the temple, we won't eat non-veg and go to the temple and pray, please bless me, right? We won't do that. We, after coming back, they do again. Just we go and pray, God, please do good thing for me. Again, you go, come back and kill the animal. How the good things will happen? The karma follows us, right? Back. The most important thing. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'm Nimesh's wife. Actually, I'm not able to attend your these things, but some of your conversation, I was doing some work and I heard. So can I add something?
Yeah,
Because
please, madam, please.
so I have studied Jainism. So in that we are also Jain. So in that Jainism, that say ki ek indriya, be indriya, te indriya, whatever, this panchindriya. So we
Yeah.
all are, mankind is panchindriya. So that plant also is ek indriya jeev. I mean, they have sense. So, and very nice things. Yesterday only we have some spiritual group. So somebody has written that whenever you want to pluck the flower or even a leaf, just wait for a minute, take his permission, and let them know that you are plucking these things. So they will detach from your that cutting pain, because they also have. So just stop before you pluck the leaf or your flower. And if everything has energy, even when you are climb some mountain or something like that. So before you start climbing, wait for a minute and let them know, and let them take the permission of that. So it was like, it touched to me very nicely. It is actually, everything has energy.
We agree with your point, madam, 100%. Because however we just go and wanted to enter into your house, we just knock the door. We take your permission, we enter, right? So you feel happy. You feel happy for that. Or else we just directly open the door and come inside. You won't feel good. Similar way, we are taking the permission from the plant and we are using it for our own purpose. But they are so thankful for it.
Yeah, and one thing more, the Shreyans Daga, I am doing his workshop, physical workshop. In that workshop, he mentioned that even plant has a music. So I wanted to know more about it, and I asked him. So he has that instrument. We can listen the music of the plant. So yeah, that things ki they have vibrations, and plant they have rashis, like zodiac signs, like mankind. Each and every has this science.
Yes.
It's very interesting to know.
Yes.
So I couldn't resist myself. I told him, can I add on something?
Yes, please, madam. Always.
Thank you so much. Because during my study, it was my project, comparative study of yoga and Jainism. उसमें ये सब कुछ include होता है. So thank you so much for giving me chance.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you. Okay, my dear friends, now we will end the session for today. Again, we all will meet tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thanks a lot to everyone. Thanks for all your sharings. And we are very happy to listen to your experiences and asking us the wonderful questions. Thanks a lot. See you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll just play music now.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing, this healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.